Don't think about too much. Don't try to guess it. Don't try to make plays. Plays. You'll make plays by just doing the things you're supposed to do. You just do your job, play with the proper technique, trust the technique, then plays will come to you. And so we've had that talk. We've talked about it. And instead of just trying to force it, just play your game, and things will start coming your way.
4 games in, are you getting more comfortable with the rotation of the guys you want in certain situations?
We are, yes we are, because guys are starting to show what they can do in certain situations, and guys that you feel comfortable with, and they're comfortable in their roles, so absolutely, yes.
Coach, going back to the pass rush, seems like Brian Burns is generating a lot of pressure, maybe hasn't had the sack production. Are you guys okay with the pressure? Do you want him to start getting to the quarterback a little bit more? How much is that by design, I guess?
Right, obviously you like the end result to be a sack or a caused fumble or a strip sack or something like that, but he is getting back there along with some other guys. We just need to hold up a little bit longer in the back end, obviously, and allow those guys a chance to get there. So it works together, but they'll start to come.
Looking ahead to Louisville a bit, they're a team that last week they kind of split their quarterback play a little bit. How do you prepare for that team?
Well, you're right. You got to prepare them for both of those guys, and so you got to understand that Pass is one guy and Cunningham's another guy. So we got to recognize who's in the game and what they bring to the table. And we've been talking to our guys about that, but because they are different. They are different in a lot of ways, and so you got to be aware of who's in the game.
The past 2 years, I know you weren't here, but Louisville put up almost a combined 100 points. Is this a game that you see maybe this team is taking personally or the defense is taking personally?
I would think so. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because to say that combined almost 100 points, wow. But yeah, they'll go up there fired up. We'll be ready to go.
Later in the season, what do you think the potential for this D-line is?
Well, I thought it to be at the start, which could be dominant. I think we could be dominant on the D-line. Just keep coming, stay healthy, and keep playing hard, and we'll be just fine.
Coach, what was the one thing you've been trying to really instill in this program since you took over on the defensive side, and how have you seen that progress?
I didn't hear the very part
just
of
the one thing that you were trying to instill the most in this team, and how have they taken to that
I got
what you wanted them to do?
Several things actually, but if you want to talk about football knowledge and understanding situations, okay, and along with that, flying to the ball. I can say those 2 things. I know you said one thing, but
no, that's fine.
Okay, so football knowledge, understanding situations in the game. Offenses attack you a certain way. Most offenses do every week. You got to understand those situations, and not only understand them. Now, what do I need to do? My job to make sure we can defend those situations. And when I do it, I'm doing it at a high rate of speed.
How do you do that? How do you instill that into kids? I mean, just drill it?
By in the classroom, then coming back out on the field, re-emphasizing what you talked about in the classroom, and then you just stay on them about running to the ball. You run to the ball. We as coaches run to the ball ourselves.
And just sorry, I don't know if somebody already asked, but I saw Jaden a few reps was lined up like 10 or so yards off the line of scrimmages. Is he developing into just an absolute multi-use kind of weapon for you on defense?
Well, that position in those situations allows him to do that, if I can say it that way. Keep it kind of
generic. Don't want to,
but he does a great job, and he's a young man that studies the game and really puts in the extra time and extra work.
Can those young guys help instill that physical sort of brand of football that you really want? It seems like the younger guys are the ones that have been the ones that are hitting the hardest, whether it's Asante or Jaden.
Well, the older guys are getting it too, but those young guys they want to play. So they're trying to do whatever they can to stay out there on the field. So credit to them, they're doing a great job.
Thanks for hanging in, Coach. Appreciate it.